Sorry about the swift exit. Bit of a misunderstanding.
One heaped upon another.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, mate. This is my doing. I'm only trying to keep these Spanish eyes off me.
Oh, it's no bother. Regrettably, the soldiers confiscated my sugar over your dispatches.
Damn! And where've they gone?
Haven't the foggiest idea, I'm afraid. I suspect those chaps might, but my Spanish is muy mal dad, so I'd rather not ask.
Shit! Alright, come on, let's follow them and recover my maps.
And my sugar?
What, in my drawers? We'll see what happens.
Hello and welcome to part 4 of my Assassin's Creed Black Flag walkthrough. My name is Ballum, and this mission is Sequence 2, Memory 2, and the story of Edward Kenway in Assassin's Creed 4. His goods that he was going to sell to make some profit in Havana have been stolen. They've been confiscated by the Spanish guards that he brought on Stede Bonnet when he got into the brawl fight in the bar in the last episode. So this mission is all about just following these guards to the location where your effects are stored so that they can be recovered. This mission has 2 optional objectives, and I got the first one right off the bat here. The first one is to hire dancers to distract guards. I didn't see the patrolling guards, but I guess my dancers distracted them somehow, and I just got it by force of habit, but I did not notice it when I was recording, and I used these dancers to distract other guards later on in the video. So if you did not get that glitch to happen to you, then you'll see that there's plenty of other spots to get in the video. To start off, you just follow these guards, and you can use the courtesans as excellent cover to blend in with the crowd so the guards won't notice you. You can walk through this hallway right here and distract those guards and get the optional objective if you haven't already. Or you can walk around the corner, because that's exactly what they're going to go. They're just going to go head straight through that first hallway a little bit, take a left, and they're going to come out through this hallway right here, and you end up at the same place. Now, these guards, they stop and talk to each other for a quick sec, and then they'll proceed down the next hallway where those 2 guards are right now. And I think they just started walking a little bit slower right there, but they walk through those 2 guards, and then the 2 guards you can see in the other doorway behind them, they're going to walk straight out that doorway just like you saw before. Now, I waited here because as soon as they leave that second doorway, they're going to hear a bell signaling that the hangings that they're going to go watch is about to start, and they're going to start sprinting to go to catch up, because to make up for lost time. So I used my courtesans to distract those 2 guards at the gate to get the optional objective, which I thought I had not already gotten. Now, I got distracted by this sentinel up on the roof, but I pushed him off the roof, and these guards haven't. Now they start running. They started running now, and I climbed down the ladder, and basically this part is you just chase after him. You can get attention of other guards except the 2 that are highlighted in yellow right there. If they are aware of your presence, you will get a memory desynchronization, and you'll have to start the mission all over. And I came close to doing that here in a sec, or nearing the point up ahead. I accidentally had one of them spot me. It didn't desynchronize me, but it got close. I just had to sit tight, like get behind a corner and sit tight before the yellow bar filled up and turned red and they saw who I was. Yeah, I think it happens right now. I just ran around this rooftop and just waited, and then they're gonna come right where I am. They're gonna jump down to that little hill you see right there, and they didn't notice me the second time, or at least I don't think they did. I think they do a second time when I jump into this tree. Or no, another rooftop guard noticed me, but I didn't pay much attention to him. I think he started the chase after me, but I just outran him here. Yeah, I just outrun him. But this part of the mission is pretty simple. All you have to do is just keep these guards in sight that are running and just follow them. That's all you really have to do. And after a little while, they'll run up to this point here, and an eavesdrop objective will start. There's more courtesans there, so if you have the coin, you can buy them and just use them for cover. I didn't have enough reals, I think that's how the currency in this game is pronounced, so I wasn't able to use them, but you can easily just run up to other groups or lean behind cover, as I'm going to do here. Right there on the other side of the room is a bench I'm going to go sit on and I use for cover. And it's very easy to find cover, especially up ahead once they actually reach the hanging bench, where the hangings are going to happen, because there's a large amount of crowd there and plenty of opportunities to blend in with the crowd. Once you make it to that point, it should not be hard at all to blend in with the crowd to continue the eavesdrop objective. And also, as you can see, there's 2 red guards right there moving on your left. If you bought the courtesans right before that archway, you can then use them here to get the first optional objective if you have not already. But once you reach the hanging post right here, you can just sit tight and listen to the eavesdrop, listen to them talking. They'll talk about the man that's up on the hanging little bridge, that guy highlighted in red right there. We'll talk about him for a sec, and then the objective will change to either to pickpocket him, because he has the, well, you gotta follow him first, but he has the key to the stockroom. And I actually ran around the corner. I have no idea why I did that, but it got his attention, and then I went and tried to hide back in the crowd, and I did, but I thought for sure he was gonna find me. He came up and he pretty much touched me, but did not find me, and I have no idea how he did not see me, but especially since I pushed through the crowd. But then he walks through, kicks his door open because he thought I was hiding in there, and I wasn't. After that, he stopped looking for me, and then he just walked away along his normal path. I went to this tree, and I'm gonna lean behind this tree just to watch him. Just in time again, because he turned right back around. Nothing but pure luck. I would recommend just staying in the crowd and then waiting until he passes this tree, and you can use it for cover. But he'll just walk up ahead and he'll take a left over here into some buildings. The second optional objective is to stay out of combat, but you will not get that optional objective until you pickpocket the key that he has here in a sec. The objective will change to loot the captain to take his key as soon as he walks into the doorway right there. Now, since you can still be in combat, I just decided just to kill all the guards. And luckily, I think that's a courtesan or maybe just another civilian grabbed him, and it was an easy kill. But just kill all the guards, or just stealthily pickpocket him, loot his body, whatever you want to do. However, you just need to get the key, and as soon as you get the key, the new objective will be to sneak into the fort lockup, and you'll get the optional objective to stay out of combat. You can still kill guards and choke them out, you just cannot be in open combat with any of them. Now I have a transition set here because this next part took me a couple of tries just to perfect. I would get spotted and therefore get into open conflict. I want to get the second optional objective. But as you see, I ran along to the right towards this harbor right here, and you can use these wood posts to run up towards the fort. And I fell in the water there a second ago, but no biggie. You just need to run up to the post and then lean behind this door, because there's just one guard that will approach the door. He won't actually walk out into the harbor, but he'll come right to the door, and right when you do that, just either kill him or choke him out like I did, and then walk into the building. You're going to take a right here, and right after you take a right, you'll see the second guard. You can just choke him out too. After that, I believe that's the only guard, that's the last guard that you'll have to assassinate or choke out, whatever you need to do. Jump through this window and jump on this first thing. Do not try and jump across to where that animus fragment was. You'll dive into the water and you'll have to climb back up. Instead, climb up, climb over, then climb back down, and then make the jump, because then Edward won't dive into the water and it's much easier. But as soon as you get to this little post where the animus fragment is, you get the animus fragment, and that's a collectible in the game along with waypoints, assassination contracts, so on and so forth. Now, I got this guard off the ledge. You really no reason you need to. I just felt like doing it. this guard right here that you're seeing on the screen now, he is the troublemaker, because if you're not aware of how the game works, he's now looking towards the direction of Edward. Now he's not. He turned his head to the left. As soon as he turns his head to the left, you can climb up to the top of the fort and he will not spot you. If he is looking in the direction of Edward, then he will actually spot you. But the door is right behind him, so just walk into the door and Edward will grab his bag and will not even attempt to try and figure out a way to get Mr. Bonnet's sugar and leave. But as soon as you do that, you can just jump off. You'll get someone spot you real quick, but as soon as you hit the water, he'll lose sight of you. I sped it up here just because it's a bunch of running back to Bonnet, but as soon as you do that, just run back to Bonnet to start the last waypoint, or last cutscene.
Sorry about the sugar. I've only one pair of hands.
Oh, it's no great loss. I've got plenty of cargo here to make a profit on my trip.
Will you stay here long?
For a few weeks, yes. Then back to Barbados, to the tedium of domesticity.
Don't settle for tedium. Sail for Nassau. Live life as you see fit.
Haven't I heard that Nassau is crawling with pirates? Seems a very tawdry place.
Not tawdry, liberated.
Oh, God. That would be an adventure. But no, I'm a husband and a father. I have responsibilities. Life can't be all pleasure and distraction, Duncan.
Hey, our Bonnet. The name's Edward, in truth. Duncan's only a handle.
Ah. Secret name for your secret meeting with the governor.
The governor, right. I think I've kept him waiting long enough.
Alright, and that's the end of the memory. And as you see, the two optional objectives blink, giving us 100%. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.